Welcome to the chaos. Oh, the phone comes out. The phone comes out again, ladies and gentlemen.
What is it called?
Cordless. Telephone. Today our communication needs communication.
Hi, sweetie. I think they're the best communicators of all time.
Yeah, because they literally cannot use words and we still know everything they're feeling.
Love letters.
What even is that?
Communication.
And if you're like a simultaneous DM and WhatsApp, whoa, babe, you got yourself a full-blown situation because you're not only talking on Instagram, but you're simultaneously talking on WhatsApp, and all the girlies out there will understand exactly what I'm talking about.
It's wild.
Scrolling through that phone for hours, trying to make sense of the world. Love, situationships, power in couples, claiming to be the perfect post. Quick fixes, remedies, gyan, wanting the ultimate verified card. So we stepped in to remove that blue tick, get real with the world, and own our own shit. We can't assure you you'll be satisfied, but we can promise you this show is unverified.
Hello and welcome to Unverified, the show that is all about relationships seen through two different generations, mine and hers.
Mine.
Shanaya and I are always excited to have you. If you're new here, then
Welcome to the chaos.
To the chaos, indeed. I think we're all trying to navigate and figure out exactly how relationships work in all aspects. And today, it's a great day to talk about it because it's all about communication. Communication is a word that seems like it's thrown around so often, but do we really know how to do it?
I really don't think
And
so.
I think the then and now is so important because our communication style was so different. It was so different. And today, even though there's so many different ways to communicate, I feel like it's so much less.
Today our communication needs communication.
Precisely. Literally. Yeah, I really think so. And so, should we start with the past?
Always, babe.
Yeah, because, the future takes time.
No, but I really want to know because according to me, I have this thing where I feel like communication back in the day was so much more clear. Was it?
Well, I'll just give you a little example.
Oh, the phone comes out. The phone comes out again, ladies and gentlemen.
This is how we used to communicate. It was really fun. I'll tell you why. It was this simple. Tring, tring. Hello. Hi, how are you? Oh my God, I've had such a great day. Da-da-da-da-da. Blah, 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 blah. And we could go on for hours. And when you hang up, it's this simple. That's it. That's communication. You can't block. You don't want to ghost. I mean, ghosting was this.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
You didn't have emojis or memes.
There were no you didn't have to read into between the lines.
Read between lines because your voice is expressing it all on the phone.
Yeah.
And it was so beautiful and easy and also no radiation. I just want to say you weren't getting a headache with your mobile.
So much so that she's gotten herself a bloody thing right now to use.
What is it called?
Cordless. Telephone. What's it called?
Oh my God. And we used to dial like this. Shania didn't know how to do it.
I didn't know how to do it. She had to actually teach me how to dial that shit.
That's how we used to dial. It was really fun. But man, if you mess up one number, you have to start all over again.
Yeah.
It was so frustrating. Yeah. It was so frustrating if you missed one number. But I'll put this back over here.
That's messed up.
Hi, sweetie. I think they're the best communicators of all time.
Yeah, because they literally cannot use words and we still know everything they're feeling.
Exactly.
That's insane.
Well, that's a whole new topic. But
and we use so many words.
No, but
and
we did.
We still fuck shit up.
I feel like you guys don't use so many
We
words.
don't use words.
But if we just go into communication in my day. So I have a little, this is how we also used to communicate. Love letters.
What even is that?
It is the most beautiful, expressive, sweet way that communication used to happen. And it was just like all heart. It was so lovely. And do you know what? It wasn't even just love letters. Shania, when I was in school, if my girlfriends and I wanted to communicate, we'd write each other letters. in class and pass them to each other. And like detailed letters of like, I met the boy today, we held hands, oh my God, he did this. The way we would talk today on like Instagram or whatever, we would do that in the form of letters.
That is so sweet though. Whatever happened to that? I don't even know.
Well.
I don't think that like I feel like my generation doesn't understand the concept of even writing in a book anymore.
Yeah. And I think another thing about communication is it was, and I'm obviously generally speaking here, we were slower, we had more time, we were always around each other.
Yeah.
I think it was more respectful.
I would actually have to agree because now it's just become so surface level and so like random and empty sometimes. Like I just don't get it.
Yeah. So describe your the communication today. I mean, like it's fair to say I'm living in your generation now.
Yeah.
I'm living in your time. So communication has become the way you guys communicate. But I want you to, because you've experienced it from the beginning almost. So how does it feel? How's communication for you?
It's super like random, dude. Like I said, my communication needs communication today because, dude, literally, if you want to kind of even show that you're attracted to someone, you like just go like an Instagram story of theirs and then you're just like, that's going to drop the hint that I like him. And that's a fact because like most people today shoot their shot like that, slide into DMs. Obviously, we have the dating apps where whatever, but like communication like only exists till a certain extent and then it's all up in the air. Like nobody knows what's happening, nobody wants to sit down and talk, nobody wants to establish anything, nobody wants to like just sit and be like, hey, I'm human and I feel things.
Oh my God. So basically, you guys express with emojis, texts that don't have
Memes.
a tone of voice.
Memes, you know what? Sending each other reels and memes are such a huge way of kind of like putting a message across or like telling the other person how you feel about a certain thing, or like someone made a meme about like sex on a first date and then if you agree with it, you just send it and be like, yeah, that's so funny or whatever. Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, I do communicate in memes and emojis today. I do it. But I still have this like urge of old school ways because I loved it so much and I feel like it's so lost. And so when I was in school, if I liked somebody, I would go and approach them.
Yeah.
I would say, I like you.
Yeah.
You know, or the guy would come and tell you, and you know, it's shy, it's that moment, it has that butterflies and all of that
It's
beginning
cute.
stuff. It's really cute. Today, if your generation likes somebody, it's like, oh my God, I can't tell them. So how will they know? Oh no, we'll send hints with like,
I can't tell them, but I'll go like their Instagram story so they can then slide into my DMs because that's me telling you, shoot your shot, babe. I'm ready.
oh my God. So there's this whole roundabout way. And honestly, I'm exhausted listening to it because it's such a game of, it's almost like a cat and mouse game.
Yeah.
Which I don't know. Maybe I'm too old for it now. I just can't be bothered.
That I think like we just need some time for like a little bit of
Time
a
for
build
what?
up in our head about like, okay, are we mentally ready for another like
That's because you guys drag it out so much that you're not mentally ready. You drag it out. It starts with a little emoji and a like and a comment on a post. And then it goes into the DMs and then it moves over to WhatsApp.
And not necessarily all the time, huh? From your DMs, it's not like necessary that it's going to move into your WhatsApp immedially.
No, it's not.
Like,
it's going to
not
stay
at all.
in
It's probably staying in your DMs forever. It's getting lost in your DMs. It's leaving from your DMs. It's non-existent in your DMs after a point. And then if you're like a simultaneous DM and WhatsApp, whoa, babe, you got yourself a full-blown situation because you're not only talking on Instagram, but you're simultaneously talking on WhatsApp. And all the girlies out there will understand exactly what I'm talking about.
It's wild.
And yet, despite of all of that WhatsApp, Instagram situation that's happening simultaneously, there's still no clarity whatsoever.
No
Because
clarity.
no communication at all. So after a point, I'm just like, how does it even matter where we're talking? Because like,
No, but this is what blows my mind. It is so accessible today, and we've made ourselves so inaccessible because we think it's cool.
Yeah.
So I think what happens is the wait time. So,
oh my
so,
God,
okay,
no wait time.
I like a guy and he's texted me, but did you know, don't text him back immediately. You'll look thirsty. You'll look desperate. You'll look needy. You'll look clingy.
Stop.
Don't text him back. So leave it on red.
Oh.
Walk around and do your chores or go out. Come back.
Forget he exists for that moment.
Yeah. Call your girlfriends and say, oh my God, he texted me. What should I say? What should I say? Send screenshots to each other.
Have the reply ready.
Have the reply ready. And then launch only after the appropriate amount of time that you've made him wait. And then, oh wait, it continues. Then you press send and you see the ticks go. He's read it. Oh my God. You'll see a few little dots and then he realizes, oh no, I have to play the game too. Keeps you unread. Maybe double the time. I don't know. It becomes a competition. It's so weird. It is so uncomfortable. And everybody is talking to each other about it except you two.
Also, it's just another like thing added to your to-do list. Like, oh, did my laundry, went for my coffee run. Now I have to reply to this dude. Like, why? Why? Like, I mean, as much as I agree to it because people do that, I don't. Because I obviously will take my time to reply if I'm actually busy. And if you're my boyfriend, yes, I will take time out of my busy day to pick up the phone for a second and text you. But if you're a situationship or a friends with benefits or whatever, I'll reply to you when it's convenient, if I'm being very honest. Because I just feel like now, itna zyada importance, I can't, it's fine now, fuck that.
I mean, to be honest, sometimes I reply in my head to people and then I forget to write the message. But, you know, I realize we all know what we're doing with communication.
Yeah.
The thing is, in my generation, we own it. I didn't want to text you.
Yeah.
I don't feel like talking to you. I need some time. I need some space. I'm not into it. Here, it's like a game.
I get why you say it's a game, but I also think it still boils down to just convenience. Like, it's people sometimes get lazy. People are just like, okay, fine, we'll reply when we have the time.
Okay. Now the question is, today, besides all the games and everything, I do really believe everyone is that busy. She's going to go on her rant. Are you ready? Roll in the camera.
I'm ready, ladies and gentlemen.
Do you really think everyone is that busy that they don't have 30 seconds, 10 seconds to just check in or reply and say, hey, I'm busy right now. Can I get back to you? Oh, God. You know what? I'll just let you go.
Okay, so this is what I think, and it is a fucking fact, is that nobody is ever that fucking busy. Everybody has their phone with them all the fucking time. Mine is literally right here while I'm rolling. So trust me, if I get a text in this moment, I am reading it and I'm choosing not to reply to you, and that's okay. That's probably because it's just not priority for me. But then don't go around saying, oh my God, he must just be busy. No, he's not, sweetie. He's not busy because he has the time to do everything. He has the time to go to work, hang out with his boys, play paddle, go to the movies, go to bars. He is...
Go for a shower.
Go for a shower.
Shit.
But that's bare, like that's necessity. So it's fine. Fine. But these boys have the time to do everything. So as a girl, if he is not replying to you, he is probably just not interested. So let it go and stop being delusional about it and say, oh my God, he must actually be busy. Or is there another girl? No, he's just not that into you. And you know what the worst kind of boys are? Who'll just like come back to you after like 3 days and be like, dude, I was like so busy.
Are you the president?
Fuck! What? Are you mad? I need to just control right now. Hold on, 1 second.
Go for it.
My point is, okay, look, if you come to me and say I was busy for 3 days, what part of you thinks I'm going to believe that? Do you think I'm that fucking stupid? Do you think we're that fucking stupid? No, we obviously know you're not busy. Just stop lying, dude. Just say that, hey, what's up? Like, they come in with such random excuses and I'm like, why? Just why? Just keep it simple. It's a problem and we need to address this. And I personally think that it's really, we don't have to read into it that much. If you don't want to text me, don't fucking text me. If you want to text me, then text me. And if you are really looking to be with this person or have something to do with this person, which is a deeper connection than just texting, then this is not your person. Because you cannot sit and convince this person to keep texting you or calling you or giving you updates about your day and then be like, okay, this is also going to be my partner.
Right.
Yeah, like do it. Like do the ignoring, benching, breadcrumbing and all with people you're not interested in long-term relationships or deeper emotional connections with.
Right.
If you're trying to pursue a deeper emotional connection with someone who's behaving like this with you, then that's not your man, babe. Because if he were your man, he would have done it already.
So
He's probably doing it with someone else right now.
So just to play devil's advocate.
Shuru ho gaya. Started. She started. Now she's gonna be like, maybe you can also text him.
Exactly.
You also have your phone, but
Okay. So just because I'm from a generation where we both were givers in the sense of communication, we were both very out there and willing. And now we've trailed off into this new generation where it's all a game and it's very hard to keep up with, especially at my age. I'm like, what is going on? This is so weird and unnecessary.
yeah.
But as much as we like to pin it on the guy, and we say, well, if he had to, he would, and he should have reached out. It's been 3 days. What were you doing in the 3 days?
I
Like-
reached out in 2 days.
No, I'm just saying, like, when the girl is also waiting, sitting by her phone, I get it. She's worried that she's going to be called needy, clingy, desperate.
No, this is what I'm saying when girls are left undelivered or read.
Yeah. I mean, no, and fair. But then you can also say, hey, why haven't you reached out? And why don't you get that answer for yourself instead of waiting and then again spiraling into it? And I'm guilty of
Sure.
it. I'm not saying that, you're all alone out there. We all do it. But I think the problem with communication today is we're all tiptoeing, treading on thin ice. Everybody's trying to one-up each other. And we're in this weird war.
Right.
We're in a weird communication war. Are we saying too much? Are we saying too little? Did I talk too much?
Did I talk too
Sometimes when I'm talking to a guy on the phone, in the middle of it, I'm like, am I saying too much? Why should I question myself if I want to express what I want?
Yeah.
But this is the conditioning that's happening right now because of social media, because of everything.
Yeah.
And I think the easiest way out is to just be really clear.
There's this one thing that I feel like we as girlfriends talk about all the time, which I'm sure must have happened to you as well, which is when a couple fights.
I know
Okay.
it too well.
Yeah. Which is when a couple fights, hear me out. It's always that when a girl is frustrated and she's trying to put her point across, I feel like you know where I'm going with this, but the guy will always come in and be like, stop screaming.
No, wait. No. I'm going to take over this one. I actually had an interview on a podcast and it went viral because how many girls resonated with this was crazy.
Dude, I resonated with it. I was like,
All of
whoa.
us. Because this is what happens. It's like the guy will be like, he'll say something like, I don't know what you're talking about. And she'll be like, listen to me. I am trying to tell you this. Why are you screaming?
Oh my God, it's such a trigger. Stop
One second.
it.
Now, I will do this on our podcast so we can reiterate. If you think this is screaming, because I'm trying to get a point across, what you're trying to do is deflect from the actual situation and make it about me screaming. So then we talk about that. I look like the bad guy and made it about how I'm insane or I'm crazy or I'm overreacting when I'm actually talking in this tone. Now, this is a normal tone. Then it goes a level up. I'm still talking like this. Still not screaming. I'm still talking like this, still not screaming, probably a little frustrated because you're not hearing me. You're not understanding what I'm trying to say. You're, going in a roundabout way to try and just make it about my tone of voice.
Now the fights become about the way we're talking to
It's
each other.
only about the way we're talking or or not talking,
Or not talking.
screaming, which is super gaslighty.
I hate
Super
when they do
gaslighty.
that. It's
And
so
I will
triggering.
just tell you what screaming is. This is screaming, okay? And unless my voice is on that level, you can't say that word. It is so frustrating. It is so frustrating because you literally will just go, oh my God, what are you talking about? Dude, why are you
Why are you
screaming?
screaming? Oh my God, stop it. It is my biggest pet peeve ever because I'm like, stop it. A girl is just trying to be assertive. Like, my ex did this all the fucking time where he was like, I can't talk to you if you're going to scream. And I'm like, I'm not screaming. A girl can scream. Trust me, a girl can scream.
And when they say, you're behaving crazy.
Oh my
Am
God.
Am I
stop it.
behaving crazy? Do you want me to show you crazy?
You want
Because
to show
I
you
feel
crazy,
like
babe?
there's blood vessels about to pop.
There is crazy hidden in there, and I promise you, the most normal girls are also fucking absolutely batshit crazy on the inside. We just choose not to bring it out all the time, and I'm still not screaming. I am just being assertive.
And then there's PMS. Don't do it. Don't use
do
the
it.
word.
Don't
If
do it.
she says, if she's talking in this tone of voice, listen to me. Are you PMSing, dude?
1 second.
1 second, take
Is
a
it
moment.
the time of the month? You're not allowed to say that. No uterus, no opinion.
1 second. Also, what's your excuse? Do you bleed? But still, you're so moody. I don't get it.
Girl.
I don't get it. What's your moods? What's your hormonal imbalance about? Where does it come from? I don't know. Just daily life? Oh, sorry. So we deal with daily life and we bleed.
And there is scientific reason behind why there is actually a mood swing happening in our brain.
Which we will do a whole episode on because
Yes.
it's important.
Yes.
It's something we need to talk about. So
Yes.
I'm not getting into it here. But boys,
Do not.
don't say screaming, don't say crazy, don't say PMS or period or time of the month. Don't do it. Because unless she is doing, oh my God, she's not screaming, honey. Trust me. She's not
She's
screaming.
not screaming. I promise you she's not screaming.
I also want to say, like, back to my time when we were going through all this confusion. Obviously, we would talk to our friends, right? Our girlfriends. Now, let's be really clear about the hype girls. We have all been the hype girls.
Always.
I'm trying not to be the hype girl anymore because I also don't want hype girls.
Yeah.
It was great. We were all like, "What an asshole! What a
Yeah.
bad guy!
Yeah, oh my God, he sucks.
He sucks. You deserve better. You know what? Screw him."
Yeah.
And none of us would ever tell each other, "Hey, 1 second, what's our toxic trait?
Yeah.
What are we doing wrong?"
Yeah.
And we didn't maybe want a reality check then, but the problem is we'd never break the cycle if we never spoke to each other with realism.
But a lot of girls, I think, do that now. You
Now.
and I do that with each
Yes,
other all the
exactly.
time. My girls do it with me all the time.
Same. With my best friend also, Zoe, it's reality check after reality check.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's also like, dude, she'll be like, I don't even want to hear this.
Yeah.
Just go away.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, okay, fine. And it kind of stops you in your tracks and you're like, okay, yeah, we don't need to do this right now. I know sometimes we just want to pour our hearts out and be like, okay, and I just complain. I just want to complain. Just let me complain.
Can I tell you who I do that with all the fucking time?
Who?
You're going to judge me so badly, but I talk to ChatGPT all the fucking time.
I was going to say therapist.
No.
But you know what? We don't
1
need
second.
humans, apparently.
1 second. This is so fucking real. So many people I know, and I fucking do this all the time when I'm just like 2 a.m. Okay, this is me with my phone saying, so ChatGPT. So there's this guy I'm talking to. We've hooked up like 2-3 times. This is what I said, and this is what he said. What do you think that means? I mean, this is what I'm feeling, but like, is this a practical way to go about it? Is he gonna think I'm too fucking desperate? And then ChatGPT just hits you with these fucking hard ass reality checks, shows you the mirror, and then you're just like, I'm a fucking loser, and then I cry myself to sleep. Because like, ChatGPT is not gonna be like, oh my God, girl, he sucks. Unless my prompt to it is, can you just like be a yes man right now?
You can tell it what to do. So this is where we're headed. We're gonna talk to robots
Dude,
now.
I don't know. All my girls, every girlfriend I know talks to ChatGPT. There are literally screenshots that are uploaded onto ChatGPT saying, can you decipher this conversation for me? Or this is a breakup text. Can you tone it down? Can you make it sound more like this is how I am feeling, as opposed to this is what you made me feel? And then ChatGPT just does such a great fucking job at it. And then you're reading that message and you're like, whoa, girl, I typed that. I didn't, but sure. Like, it's fucking amazing.
Actually,
I
know
could go on. I could go on
that's
for hours.
crazy that it analyzes like a conversation so it can tell you what the guy's thinking and how to reply. And it asks you, what kind of way do you want to reply? Do you want to reply in a witty way? Do you want to reply in a more soft way? Do you want to come in a little bit hard and firm?
But that, yeah, I feel like that's still a bit much though. But like this comes
Oh, that's
in,
a bit much? Oh, that's a bit much? Okay. Okay.
No, but this does come in when you're like in a bit of a sticky situation and you don't know what to do. Like sometimes there's actually been a situation and you're like, how do I approach this? Like for instance, I'm in a situationship with someone. Okay, this is how long we've been seeing each other. Now, the problem is I'm feeling a little attached to it, but he has been very clear since day one he wants to be friends. What do I do? And then he'll give me the most logical fucking
I love how
solution.
he's a he.
If I'm talking about me, there'll be a he only, no.
But otherwise, men will never communicate this good, but your ChatGPT is a man.
And 1 second, it's fucking amazing, babe. Like,
Oh, so now he's a man. He's the one that can
no,
communicate.
my voice is of a man.
Okay.
My ChatGPT voice, which you can, by the way, like, you can set it to
Oh,
a
you
girl's
can.
voice, but my ChatGPT voice is a man's voice, and it's kind of comforting because for once a man just makes sense. And I'm like, I love that for you, babe. Like, I love how like fucking amazing you are and how much sense you make. And you know what? ChatGPT will always listen without giving solutions. Because you know what men do? When you go to them and you're just like, I'm feeling so sad today, I'm so hormonal today, and can you believe my food came 20 minutes late? And then they just hit you with a, yeah, but it's peak traffic and it's raining, obviously it's going to come 20 minutes late. I don't want to hear that. I just want you to be like, oh my god, babe, I'm so sorry your food is 20 minutes late. You must be famished. Yes, I am.
Like, okay, well, that's a really good point because in my last relationship, he learned because he would always be that practical guy, right? Like you said, I would call him and be like, oh my god, I just feel so bad, whatever.
Stop.
So listen, I think that you should just understand that it's like this. And I'll freeze and I'll be like, no, 1 second. I didn't want your advice.
Nope.
And I'll freak out and he won't understand what's just happened and whatever. So now, you know what he learned? When I call him, he's like, so do you want me to tell you what to do or do you want me to just be there for you?
Yes.
Just be there.
Yes.
Because you know what? Most of the time, we know how to figure it out. We know the solution.
Obviously.
We just want to hear a little bit
Yeah.
of pampering.
Yeah, and you know what the best part about us is that if we ever want a solution, we will call you and say, hey,
Ask
I'm
you
so
for it.
upset. Can you help me with this?
Yeah.
We will ask you, can you help me with this? If I'm calling you and just straight up venting or crying about something really fucking dumb, or doesn't even have to be dumb, but like if I'm genuinely just pouring my heart out, I do not want any logic whatsoever to come
Yeah.
into that conversation because all a woman needs is to be heard and is to be seen. And sometimes just a little, I understand, that must be tough, goes a long fucking way.
So do you think now, as it is we communicate less, as it is we don't go outdoors and speak face to face as much, phone calls are shortening. Nobody wants to do that.
Yeah.
Voice notes, text messages have lessened now to go to emojis and memes.
Yeah.
And now if you're speaking to robots, what's left? Where's the future going in communication?
I'm actually pretty scared, I can't lie.
Like, I don't know if we want to interact with humans anymore.
We'd love to if human interaction got better.
Ow!
I mean, it's so
You're talking to ChatGPT
That's
and she
because-
wants human interaction
That's
to get
because
better.
sometimes it's so empty and like not
And talking to a
satisfying.
robot is not empty?
No, because then at least you're like, fine, it's empty, but at least you get to hear what you want.
My God.
At least you're getting logical solutions. At least you're leaving that conversation feeling good. Even if like ChatGPT has given you a hard reality check, you're still leaving with a sense of comfort that okay, fine, I got this and whatever. But point is, I coming back to communication, I still do strongly believe that I think my conclusion to this whole thing is that it is the coolest fucking thing to be vocal about your feelings, and there is nothing uncool about it. So I just
With
feel like
anybody.
with anybody,
Family,
anybody.
siblings, friends, parents, girlfriends, boyfriends.
Your situationship, your friends with benefits, just go up to the person and be like, yeah, we decided to just fuck, but I think I really like you. There is nothing wrong with that. You're only human. You're supposed to have these emotions.
Well, you know what? I actually agree with you. I'm going to just wrap this up with this little thing that I did very recently. I mean, it wouldn't be recently, a couple of years ago. I decided that communication is going to be my best friend. And I'm going to say it how I feel because I'm so weird. I will stand up for everybody else,
Yeah.
but I'm so afraid to stand up for myself. I have this really big problem of telling people that, hey, I'm not feeling good in a certain situation,
Yeah.
whether it's to do with boys or girlfriends or work or whatever. And I was like, I have to try and put my feelings first,
Yeah.
which is so difficult because when do we ever do that?
Yep.
Like ever. But we'll take care of each other's feelings,
Yep.
right? So I made this promise to myself that I am going to express myself at all times. And it
Yep.
is super uncomfortable, like peeling off skin because
It
it's
is.
like, oh my God.
It really is.
And I did it. I started with my girlfriends a couple of years ago where things had happened in my life and I had never talked about it. And I didn't call any of them for an apology or anything. I just wanted to say, hey, I wanted to tell you this made me uncomfortable a couple of years ago and I'm on this whole healing journey, so I just want to kind of express it to you.
Yeah.
Okay? And at the time I had a best friend who was like my biggest cheerleader on it. She was like, go for it, do it. This is so important. It's going to really help you because you close yourself up and you need to do it and it's going to really work. And she was so supportive and I did it to a few girls. And again, like I said, it wasn't for an apology. It was just to say it and kind of let out that baggage.
Yeah.
And my girlfriends reacted really sweetly. They're like, you know what, I didn't even know. And thank you for telling me. And, you know, like, so we could move past it. The last person I had to tell was that best friend. Okay? And when I went to her and said, hey, you know, I finished doing everything and the last person I want to do this with is you. So she's like, okay. And when I started, she completely flipped the switch.
Oh, God.
And said, you're so selfish and you just want attention and you just want me to say, I'm sorry. All of the things that she was being so supportive of suddenly flipped on me. But do you know what was great about that moment? I realized she was not on my journey anymore.
Yes, I was just going to tell you.
And
that.
for me, who always tries to cling on to everybody and really tries to save every relationship, I realized 1 second, the biggest part of communication is knowing who belongs on your journey. Because if they are willing to listen and hear you, like not just listen, hear you,
Yes, sir.
and you will notice their reaction and you'll be like, oh, okay, well, hey, you know what? So she started losing it. Fair enough. That was her way. I said to her, you know what? I think this is getting a little out of control and I don't think we need to do this.
Yeah.
I understand we're probably on different journeys and that's okay.
Yeah.
Huge communication for me to say because normally I'd be like, oh, should I fix it? Whatever.
Yeah.
And Shanaya, when you open those channels of communication like that, oh my goodness.
Do you realize how many people leave your life?
Leave your life, don't have
Insane.
time for it.
Insane.
It's crazy, but
Insane.
it's so healthy.
so
and I will say this on camera today, I think you and I went through it.
We went through it.
We went through it where we were really kind of telling each other how we were feeling. And I was going through a lot and I was putting a lot on you, like telling you how I feel and whatever. And you were telling me. And it tested us.
Yeah.
And it tested us a lot where it was really roller coastery.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't say it's just because of the podcast we came out of it because we wouldn't be able to fake it.
Not at all.
Not at all. I think we came out of it because we chose to.
Of course.
And we're still getting to the end.
Yeah.
But it is so crazy because of our communication that we knew that, oh my God, there's some stuff to navigate. But because we're opening the lines,
Yep.
it can stay healthy.
Also because there's intention.
Intention.
There is intention.
Yes.
We want to make it work.
Yeah.
If we didn't want to, then we wouldn't.
We would. Oh God, she's gone back to if he wanted to, he would.
But it's a
Yeah,
fact,
it's a-
isn't it? And now see, it all comes back to even girlfriends
Even
having the
girlfriends.
same fucking problem because
Yeah.
there are so many girlfriends. I am left with like probably 3 good friends, but that is because
that's
they
important.
can handle it.
Yes. And you know what, Shanaya? I think the biggest leap for us all is when we can do it with siblings and parents.
Oh God.
And it is scary, and that will be probably another episode altogether
Yeah.
because, well, that goes way too deep.
Shit, I need like 3 hours.
Yeah, and there's just so much anxiety.
Oh God.
But speaking to siblings and parents is a whole different type of communication, but it is necessary. And we'll talk about it another time.
Yeah.
But I think this was great today. I
This was
think,
great.
I mean, as much as we communicated, do we have clarity?
No. Because you know what? The minute this cuts, I'm going to be like, so how do I tell him that like this is how I'm feeling? And then no, she's going to be like, just do it, babe. And I'm going to be like, are you crazy? Like, I can't just do it.
I'm going to do it today.
If you like what you see then.
To like, subscribe, and share this this show. And also comment below because we want to know what you feel about
Communication.
us, about the show, about communication, and also what you want us to talk about
Yeah.
on the
what
show.
what dating norms, rules, topics
Yeah,
do you want us to
relationships.
tap into, or
Yeah.
relationships in general? It could
Yeah.
be absolutely anything.
Whatever you want us to talk about, just tell us in terms of relationships and topics, what do you want us to talk about? And please write into us. I know this is super old school, but try to communicate with us and tell us your really frustrating communication stories or any kind of dating relationship stories. We want to hear it because it really gives us insight. Like we're sharing our lives, but we want you to share yours so this can be a little bit of a community.
Yeah, and we can start here.
Here.
Start the great communication skills.
Like
here.
now, to end this show, I just want to ask, did I talk too much?
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
Scrolling through that phone for hours trying to make sense of the world. Love, situationships, power in couples, claiming to be the perfect post. Quick fixes, remedies, gyan, wanting the ultimate verified card. So we stepped in to remove that blue tick, get real with the world, and own our own shit. We can't assure you you'll be satisfied, but we can promise you this show is unverified.